What your name mean to you? Your name don't mean to you.
Spider-Man does it again.
Let's go!
The Raiders just tore the roof off the building and started over, flipping $250 million into a defensive life jacket for 2026 in less than 72 hours. We aren't just looking at new names on a depth chart. John Spytek and Rob Leonard are completely rewriting the DNA of how this team plays on the grass. The headline is the Georgia Bulldog reunion, with Quay and Nakobe officially taking over the second level. But the real story is the schematic pivot. Rob Leonard is moving this unit to a base 3-4, and he's loaded the roster with high IQ enforcers who can disguise pressures and rotate fresh bodies without a drop-off in intensity. Now we have to talk about the Maxx Crosby situation, because that trade collapse wasn't about cold feet, it was about the medicals. The Ironman is back in Henderson, but it's for rehab, not a victory lap. After that meniscus surgery in January, Crosby failed his physical in Baltimore, and while his surgeon, Dr. Neil Elatrash, says he's on track, the Ravens weren't comfortable with the long-term prognosis. But let's be real. Maxx is a guy who has never let the fans down, and in our opinion, he'll be an Iron Man again soon enough. The Raiders are betting that with the additions of Quay at edge and the savvy trade for Taron Johnson at nickel, which was a total steal for just a 6th-round pick swap, they've constructed a foundational wall that doesn't force a recovering Crosby to carry the entire world on his shoulders while he gets back to 100. Yesterday's presser in Henderson made it clear, this isn't just a collection of talent, it's a total commitment to a versatile, multi-front vision. Hey, got a sec? Hit that subscribe for us. We really appreciate it when you do. And is it really possible we'll have more than a couple Raider defensive studs this year? The Raiders' defensive top 5 starts with that Bulldog reunion, bringing Quay and Nakobe back together for the ultimate chemistry play. You've got Walker's sideline-to-sideline range, backed by a massive $28 million guarantee, paired with Dean's elite blitzing IQ and green dot leadership, forming the new heartbeat of the defense. Next is the nickel anchor, as trading for Taron Johnson is the quietest elite move of the spring. He is a bouncer in the slot who allows the Raiders to stay in those 3-3-5 sub-packages without getting bullied in the run game. Then you have schematic chaos, where the official shift to a 3-4 front allows Leonard to use Pay and Malcolm Kuntz as interchangeable chess pieces to disguise where the heat is coming from on every snap. Boundary stability comes in at number 4, as re-signing Eric Stokes for $30 million ensures the no-fly zone stays intact alongside the length of Darien Porter. Rounding out the top 5 is the hybrid safety, Chinn, who is the secret sauce for these multiple looks. He's the downhill eraser that can neutralize elite tight ends and support the run as a big nickel when the front 7 needs help. And just think, the draft's not even happened yet. But moving on. The other notable players to mention, starting with Tyree, the ultimate wild card in this 3-4 look, who is expected to slide inside to the 3 tech on passing downs to create massive mismatches against slower guards. Then there is Adam Butler, the meaty dude and essential space eater required to keep Walker and Dean clean so they can trigger downhill and dominate the run. Tommy Eichenberg follows as the high IQ thumper, who provides the depth behind the starters and specializes in short yardage defensive stops. Jonah Laulu is another versatile interior piece who proved he could collapse the pocket last year and serves as the key rotational body to keep the front 3 fresh. Finally, Isaiah Pola-Mao is the rangy playmaker on the back end, whose growth as a deep safety option allows the Raiders to be much more aggressive with their blitz packages. Let us know in the comments if you think the Raiders should have lowered the price to move Crosby, or if keeping him for the rehab journey is the right play for this locker room. That's the end of another one. Thanks for watching, and as always,
what your name mean to you? Your name don't mean to you.
Spider-Man does it again.
Let's go!